Alright, started the video again. I was going to tell you, the route here is really well marked out for doing the auto tour, so you just got to kind of look for the little signs and follow the arrows. And again, this is General Robert E. Lee's headquarters coming up here on the left. Though he actually camped on this side of the road. But now what we're going to do is, there's one of these signs I was talking about. We're going to go up Seminary Ridge, and we'll run this down. It's a couple of miles long. And I do have a walking tour. You say it's about a 30-minute walking tour of Seminary Ridge, but depends if the weather clears up or not. So I thought, you know what, instead of sitting around waiting for the rain to go away, I might as well just get out and do this instead. So we will follow along, and up here on the left, this is actually the Lutheran Seminary. They got a thing here on the statue of Luther, but up there, alright, there's the Lutheran Seminary at the time. There's a cupola up on top. Robert E. Lee was up there. General John Buford for the North was up there. Some of these buildings were not here at the time. Most of them, I think, were not here at the time, although I wasn't able to find. A lot of things will have, like buildings downtown will have little placards on them that they were there Civil War 1863 to verify that they were part of the program, so to speak. And then we just kind of continue on along up here, and I guess this Lutheran Seminary is still active. So gas, by the way, here was $4.99 the last few days. I see now it's down a penny, $4.98, at least at the Exxon station across the street from where my place is. Army of Northern Virginia, Ewell's Corps. Again, not sure how much of that you can see from here, but that's typical of one of the plaques that's around here. Alright. So, I think I'm going to stop the video. Alright, so I'm just showing you a little bit more here. This is we're on the vantage point at this point. We're on Seminary Ridge, and the cannons are actually representative of the Confederate cannons, which they are. A lot of these are actual cannons, but they've got new carriages that they're on, but you can go look at that. I was looking at the dates on some of them yesterday. But this is looking back towards Cemetery Ridge, where the Union troops had deployed. So, alright. Turn this forward a little bit, and I'm going to turn the video off again. Again, sorry for the windshield and all that, but I'm holding this with one hand and driving with the other. Over there, I don't know how well you can see this, but there's two humps. There's a high hump, and just to the left of it, there's a lower rise. All right, the high hump is called it's called Big Round Top, and the one on the left is Little Round Top. I hiked up to the top of Big Round Top yesterday, and it's just a guy from Tennessee there. His wife gave up 1/3 of the way and went back, and it was a good Humpty Dumpty type of a workout. Boy, Humpty Dumpty, and that my heart was going Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty. So, and then Little Round Top was where all the big fighting took place on day 2 of the battle. So, and it was from this ridge, looking out that direction, it was from this ridge where Bobby Lee launched his Pickett's Charge, and maybe we'll find that section up here. I stopped at almost all these places yesterday. And for you ladies, in case you do hear this, I put on a little over 25,000 steps yesterday. So, I was pooped this morning. Alright, so we're going back down here. I wandered all the way down to this little creek down here. I was looking for Willoughby Run. And it's a famous little creek that winds around, but there was no marker here. I've seen it, we've crossed it, but I was just wondering if this was part of it or not. But I don't think so, because this was, of course, I think they said it was knee-deep during the battle. So, alright, I'm going to stop this for now. Of course, I stopped it right before I got to the Robert E. Lee Memorial. This is apparently the biggest individual thing on the field. So there you go. That's it, Robert E. Lee, and this is where he was watching. He said this is where he had set up a camp, and he was watching Cemetery Ridge and making their decisions. So I'm going to stop again. Alright, turned it back on. We're just a few 30 seconds past Robert E. Lee, but here on the side you can see it says Spangler House. That's the trail where I walked following the horses. I did that yesterday.
No, that's not the two sisters. Sorry, ladies. I don't know if you can see the butterfly brigade here. They are all sitting on a pile of horse poopy. You heard of Pickett's charge? It would have been moving from left to right here. Third day of the battle. Obviously the Spangler farm. Not because I'm so brilliant, but because I can read signs. Alright, I'm just going over to touch it. Ooh, I wonder if somebody lives here. I don't want to be messing with somebody's yard. Hope I'm getting some good video. Gosh, I hope I'm not walking in somebody's yard. Private residence. It does. all I did was follow the trail.